I had used to think, I can't afford it. I thought that I was being responsible, wise, even godly in my stewardship. But one day I had realized something, and it stung a little bit. But I was quietly paying far more to stay exactly the same. I completely understand wanting to be wise with your finances. I admire that. It tells me that you're not impulsive, that you're intentional, and that's exactly why this story, it might feel uncomfortably familiar. Years ago, I had the chance to join a program that promised to change how I showed up in my business. The price? $4,000. And at that point in my business, that number felt like a mountain. My inner dialogue went something like, what if I waste this money? What if it doesn't work for me? What if I could find the answers for free? I said no. And then, well, nothing changed. Months went by. I stayed in the same cycle, not knowing what direction to go in my business, feeling invisible to the world. And when I finally did invest at almost double the price, I was shocked to realize that I had already spent more than that original $4,000 on random quick fixes that never worked. Not investing didn't save me. That is why I created Dress with Purpose book, to stop that cycle, to show women how faith, fashion, and mindset are how you can unlock the next level of your life without wasting another dollar on pieces that keep you stuck. Wasting money, waiting, won't save you money. It will cost you more than you realize. If you've been thinking, I can't afford it, I invite you to flip the question. What is the cost of staying the same? What's the cost of another year feeling frustrated in front of the mirror? What's the cost of one more opportunity to shrink back because you don't feel ready? Dress with Purpose book isn't just about fashion. It is about transformation on the inside and the outside. It's about learning how to show up with confidence, clarity, and a quiet authority of a woman who knows who she is and whose she is. And you can reserve your copy. A single dime. It had cost me more. If you've ever told yourself, I can't afford it, you're not alone. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You might already be paying for the price. You're just not getting the return. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that the average American spends $161 per month on clothing and accessories. That is nearly $2,000 a year. And if we're being honest, that's a lot of clothes that never actually leave the hanger. Pieces we bought in a rush, pieces that we thought would fix something about us. Pieces that end up buried in the back of the closet. And the cost isn't just financial, it's emotional. It's the frustration you feel when you're late because you couldn't figure out what to wear. It's the hesitation when you're invited to something and immediately think, I don't have anything for that. It's the slow erosion of confidence because every mirror feels like it's confirming that lie, that you're not enough. It's like refusing to fix a $500 roof leak because you don't want to spend that money, only to end up paying $5,000 later in water damage. The cost of waiting is almost always greater than the cost of acting. The real question isn't, can I afford it? The real question is, can I afford it not to? What will it cost you to stay exactly where you are? Think about the last 12 months. How many times have you bought something and you thought that it would make you feel better, only to end up regretting it or not even wearing it? How many opportunities have you hesitated on because you didn't feel confident enough to step in fully? How many photos have you avoided because you didn't like what you were wearing? Now multiply that by the next 12 months if nothing changes. God did not call you to hide behind your clothes. He clothed you in strength and dignity. Proverbs 31:25. And that is not just a verse, it is an invitation. But sometimes Stepping into that truth requires investment in the tools, the knowledge, the strategy to align the outside with the inside. The real enemy isn't the price tag. It's the illusion that playing small is free. The world will gladly let you spend thousands of dollars over years on temporary fixes, because if you never solve the root problem, you will keep coming back for more. And that is why I created the Dress with Purpose book, to stop that cycle. And you can reserve your copy right now, because style is more than what you wear. It's how you step into your God-given purpose. So don't wait. Reserve your copy, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.